Is there a future for Pi Network? A deep dive into the prospects of the digital currency. In the ever-evolving landscape of cryptocurrency, new projects are constantly emerging, each promising to revolutionize how we transact, invest, or interact with digital assets. One such project that has captured global attention, especially among mobile users and crypto novices, is the Pi Network. But as we move deeper into 2025, a critical question arises. Is there a real future for Pi Network, or is it destined to be another fleeting crypto trend? This article explores the origins of Pi Network, the current status, the community's role, regulatory factors, market sentiment, and expert opinions to assess whether Pi truly has a future in the decentralized economy. Understanding the Pi Network, a unique beginning. Launched in 2019 by a group of Stanford graduates, the Pi Network was designed with a clear mission: make cryptocurrency accessible to the everyday user. Unlike Bitcoin or Ethereum, which require energy-intensive mining, Pi can be mined using a simple mobile app without draining battery or processing power. The concept struck a chord with millions. As of mid-2025, Pi Network claims to have over 47 million engaged users, or pioneers, across the globe. This user-centric, mobile-first approach makes Pi different from most cryptocurrencies, which often exclude non-technical users. But popularity alone doesn't guarantee success. Let's dive into the strengths and challenges that define Pi Network's trajectory. The strengths of Pi Network. 1. Massive community and ecosystem potential. With tens of millions of users, Pi Network has arguably the largest community among non-listed cryptocurrencies. Community strength plays a pivotal role in the longevity of a crypto project. A vibrant user base can power dApps, decentralized applications, marketplace exchanges, and ecosystem growth. 2. Low entry barrier. Pi's mobile mining feature means that virtually anyone with a smartphone can join and contribute. This democratization of crypto participation appeals to users in emerging economies who might not afford powerful mining rigs or understand complex crypto wallets. 3. Testnet to mainnet migration. In late 2023 and throughout 2024, the project gradually transitioned users from a testnet to a mainnet environment. This move showed real development, indicating the team's commitment to progress beyond just a white paper or app-based hype. 4. Decentralization and utility vision. The creators of Pi envision a decentralized ecosystem where the token can be used for peer-to-peer transactions, e-commerce, and app development. Real-world utility is key for any crypto to survive, and Pi is actively promoting its marketplace and platform for developers. Challenges facing Pi Network. Despite its potential, Pi Network faces several roadblocks that cast doubt on its future. 1. Still no public listing as of June 2025. Perhaps the biggest concern is that Pi tokens are not yet fully tradable on major public exchanges. While a limited enclosed mainnet allows some use within Pi's app ecosystem, lack of public liquidity makes it difficult to assign true market value to the token. This delays mainstream adoption and frustrates users seeking monetary gains. 2. Delayed roadmap and transparency issues. Several promised milestones have been delayed over the years. While the Pi core team remains active, critics argue that the project lacks transparency on certain key developments like exchange listings, legal compliance, and tokenomics clarity. 3. Concerns of centralization. Ironically, a project promoting decentralization has often been criticized for centralized decision-making. The core team controls updates, token distribution rules, and ecosystem governance, leading to a perception that Pi Network operates more like a startup than a decentralized community. Number 4. Regulatory hurdles. Cryptocurrencies worldwide face increased scrutiny from governments and financial watchdogs. For Pi Network to succeed, it must navigate legal and compliance frameworks globally, which could delay or complicate exchange listings and ecosystem growth. The bullish case for Pi's future. For believers, the future of Pi Network looks bright. Here's why. Pi 2 Day and Ecosystem Fund initiatives. Events like Pi 2 Day, June 28, have historically energized the community and pushed new developments. The announcement of a $100 million ecosystem development fund in early 2025 signals strong intent to build real-world utility and incentivize developers. Local adoption in emerging economies. Pi has gained significant traction in countries like Nigeria, India, and the Philippines, markets that are underbanked but mobile-savvy. If Pi can power digital payments and local commerce in these regions, it could find a foothold where bigger coins like BTC or ETH have limited practical use. Partnerships and dApp launches. Several small-scale businesses, e-commerce platforms, and P2P services are already integrating Pi for experimental use. If this trend continues, Pi could evolve into a microtransaction currency, especially for digital services and community-driven platforms. The bearish outlook: is it too late or too little? On the flip side, skeptics argue that Pi is approaching its make-or-break moment. The excitement around Pi's easy mining is fading, and without real utility or price action, users may lose patience. Many early adopters have been holding for over 4 years without liquidity. Some fear the network may turn into a glorified social experiment rather than a viable economic system. There's also the threat of token dumping. Expert opinions: divided but watching closely. Crypto analysts remain divided. Some praise Pi for onboarding a non-crypto audience and consider it a gateway crypto that could evolve like early Bitcoin if nurtured right. Others compare it to failed projects that hyped without delivering. One thing most agree on: if the Pi core team can launch its open mainnet, secure exchange listings, and foster a strong dApp ecosystem, Pi has the potential to become a sustainable player in the next wave of decentralized innovation. Conclusion: a network at the crossroads. So, is there a future for Pi Network? The answer is yes, but it's conditional. The future of Pi depends heavily on execution, transparency, and timing. The project has strong fundamentals in terms of community and vision, but real-world value will only come with open trading, legal clarity, and proven utility. In many ways, Pi Network reflects the broader story of crypto itself: ambitious, disruptive, but still defining its place in the real world. Whether it soars or stumbles will depend not just on the team behind it, but on the millions of pioneers who have placed their belief in the power of decentralized, mobile-first finance. Until then, the world watches.